Okay, so peptides. This is BPC-157, and I'm going to mix that with, or take together with, TB-500. So I have had bilateral hip surgery, so I've got some damage and scar tissue. These are good for healing wounds and soft tissue damage, so joints and tendons and things like that. So cellular rejuvenation. You're going to need back water, and you're going to need some syringes. I get these on Amazon in a box of 100. Saves you going to the pharmacy, and they'll only send me 10. And on these needles, these are 1 mil needles. You have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 100. Now, 10 can be called 10, but also 1 IU or 2 IU, international units. So what you want to do is, with the BPC-157, these are going to add 2 mil of the water. So a cap comes off, then you're going to get the biostatic water, cap comes off. I get my needle, it goes in, and I'm going to fill 2 mil of water. So and then there's a vacuum in this, so it should suck it all in. So just be careful when you put it in. And it's going in itself. So that's 1 mil of water, followed by a 2nd mil. And the needle goes in itself because of the vacuum. Now the dose on the BP-157 is you're going to take 2 international units or 20 on the syringe. I can see that, so it goes up to 20. So that's dissolved. And you're going to take this 2 times a day. So pull it to 20. Keep your finger on it because it's a vacuum. It'll want to pull itself back in again. And that is your dose, 2 times a day. And you're going to go to the, so if you've got elbow pain, go to the elbow. You can either go sub-Q or like just go in the muscle. I've got some wounds on my hips, so I'm going to go near the wound twice a day. And then for the TB-500, this I add 1 mil of water, and the dose of that is twice a week. So separate syringe. So same thing. And these two work well together. So 1 mil of water. The vacuum just pulls it back in. Make sure it's dissolved. When you're storing the powders, keep them in the freezer, and then after you've reconstituted them, put them in the fridge. The dose on the TB-500 is half a syringe, so 50 or 5 IU twice a week. And like I say, 3 bottles of each. 3 bottles of the BPC-157, 3 bottles of the TB-500, and 1 10ml bottle of backwater. And then you're good to go. And that is it. Simple, straightforward. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it. Also, if you don't like syringes, these guys have a BPC-157 oral pill coming out. It's a new formulation with an additive that makes it digest a little bit better instead of getting all eaten up by your liver. So yeah, that'll be out in a couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'll link this stuff and the syringes in the description below.